What's good, everybody? It's your boy Old Fire Dynasty. I'm in the building. What's good, everybody? Today, we back with another cool one. And I'm loving these vlogs. And we're going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We slide the camera back a little bit. Give you a little more room. Looking at your boy Dynasty. That looks cool? Yeah, that's cool. So, I remember I used to love baseball. Love baseball. And my favorite team back in the days was the Atlanta Braves. I'm from New York, though. But I used to love the Atlanta Braves when they had like that 5-man pitching rotation with Gray Maddox and John Smokes and all of them. What was the guy? Avery, I think he was a left-hander. Glavin. Who was the closer? Was it Smokes was the closer, right? There was another pitcher. But anyway, Maddox. John Maddox, I believe. There was a lot of cool pitchers. So then they had David Justice. And I believe David Justice was a switch hitter. So... but they had a lot of cool players, and I loved them. I loved the Atlanta Braves, best team. And then, I'm from New York, and I love the Yankees too. So there was a time where I really, really loved the Atlanta Braves, and then it became about the Yankees. We at home. You know what I mean? So love the Yankees. But I remember the Atlanta Braves has this thing where, when they want to cheer for their team is who. Oh, 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 and the whole stadium would do it crazy, right? And one summer, me and Legend, we got a chance to visit our cousin Curtis out there in Atlanta. He was living in Atlanta at the time. And he took us to a Braves game. And sure enough, in that game, and we're little though. We're little men. You know what I'm saying? Youngsters. We out there watching the game and we doing it. We trying to cheer the team on. I think we try to get them to make a comeback. I don't remember if they won that game or not. I can't remember. I think they might have lost that game. But the reason why I bring that up is because of how that fan base got behind that team. How that city, how the state. And they created something that was so magical to get behind that team. And they won, you know what I'm saying, World Series championships. And I remember playing football. Now I'm bringing you back, okay? Playing football. Now, mind you, me and Legend, we used to love football. We wasn't real good at that level, but we used to love football. And I remember one day, my older brother, Ozidi, or Almighty, he was like, "You want to come play football with me?" We do the Turkey Bowl. So the Turkey Bowl, around Thanksgiving, they do the Turkey Bowl. A lot of people at parks all over the world, they go and play football. Like you the pros. And I remember he brought us there, and all the people on this side was like, "Oh, you got your little brothers out here, so they ain't gonna help you." So they all playing. We little though. So they like my brother Ozzy was like, "Yeah, they out here and they gonna do their thing, but you better not hurt them though." You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I remember playing that game, and me and Legend was killing it. Like, we were so small, we were the running back. So I remember they used to hand the ball off to us, and we running in, and we literally go behind all the blockers, and we come out because we so small. We squeeze out, and now we dipping, and we getting tackled and everything by grown men though. Like that, but we was getting first downs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Legend getting the passes. But what was so cool about that was, people got behind us. It felt like the Atlanta Braves thing. Even the opposing team was still picking us up, supporting us. We was like, "Oh man, this is amazing." I even remember playing in Hempstead. This is funny. I remember playing in Hempstead. We was at this park. It's kind of down the ways from my house where we lived at in Hempstead. We're older now. Now we're like in high school, okay? And I remember playing against these guys, and they were on. I think they were on football teams, or they wanted to be on football teams, but they were pretty good. They were like kind of stocky, you know what I'm saying, big, not fat, strong dudes. And I remember, let's say I'm going deep. I said, "I got you, twin." And I remember we said, "Hey," I back up, and I got an arm, you know what I'm saying? And they trying to get me, but Legend, he boogieing, you know what I'm saying? Them long legs, he's Legend out. And I remember Legend gets kind of like where my arm could reach, and I launch. And Legend running, and the other dude chasing him. You know what I'm saying? He playing like the safety. He on him. Legend catches the ball, pulls it in. He running. The other dude trying to catch him. The other dude, he's fast though. The other dude's fast too. And me and Legend, we were fast when we was younger. The dude catches Legend, grabs Legend, but Legend does like this 360 spin, literally, and flung the guy off of him. Like as the guy's hanging on Legend, the guy's going this way, like, oh! All I see is the guy hit the ground, boom, and rolled like, and all the dirt went in the air. It looked like a tornado, like a dirt tornado. Legend spins, he's falling, but he doesn't hit the ground. He gets his balance, he going like 100. It was like almost like I don't want to say it's 100 yards, but we had just got the ball, so it had to be like an 80-yard touchdown play. Dude gets up, son. He had dirt all over, son. His back, his chest, his arms, his face, his hair. He had twigs and leaves and shit on his head. Pardon my French. All in his hair. And Legend was like, what you want me to do? Dude wanted to fight, son. He wanted to fight, man. He was tired. He was hated. He was so mad. I was like, I run down like, at this time, I'm running down like, yo, yes, yo, you caught that, yo, you killed that, it's not your life, you crazy, son. And we didn't fight though. But the guy won. He kept trying for like good 15 minutes. We like, come on, it's just football. You know what I mean? Like, I deal with that, dude. Like, it happened, dude. So. But that time, the people that guy, he was upset. They didn't get behind us. But you know what I'm saying? I bring up this point though, like it feels good to get people to be behind you and support you. And when Legend started doing his music, you know, we're from Roosevelt. We live in Roosevelt, New York. Oh no, we used to live out there. People they didn't get behind him. They did not support him. They in fact tried to sabotage him. They all was talking behind his back, trying to like, you know, get the manager to stop working with him. They was trying to blacklist him off of things, not put him on this mix CD, that mix CD. Even still to present day, they never put Legend in the history books. Like they never talk about him. You know, when it comes to the music, or like when people talk about the music that happened back in the days, they never bring up Legend's name. And it's crazy, like the hate, the envy, the jealousy that lies in people is sickening. It's like a mental illness. It's like just evil living in everybody. And it's sad to see because it will never change. That's just how people are for eternity. And if you think about it, though, if Legend was, let's say he was the headliner. Like, I'm not saying he was a headliner, but let's say he was the headliner. Let's say he was being promoted the most. All people had to do is get behind the movement. But nobody's saying get behind the movement where you put yourself in the back burner. You get behind the movement by you help push the movement along with yourself. Like me and Legend have always been the type of people that will help push you too. We never was the type of people who be like, oh, it's all about us. People were literally taking Legend and making him into a person that they conjured up into their heads. Like he was an evil person, or like he didn't want to work with people, or like you know, his rap style didn't fit with theirs. Like whatever I don't know. Whatever you want to think of somebody, whatever you think somebody can think of about another person that they don't know, that's what these people were doing. Like literally any and everything. Because if they was to speak with him, they know that he's a funny dude. You can check out his Instagram right now. He does mad funny stuff. And funny people, they like to chill. So he's a funny dude. He has a big heart. And he just wants to succeed like the next person. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, being younger, like in our 20s, we're probably a little crazy at this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's crazy at that time. You don't have it all together. you're a little wild and rough around the edges. That's normal though. But people didn't get behind him. Whereas if they would did like the Atlanta Braves, you know what I mean, for the sports teams, or you go to college like March Madness, the people out there half naked with the artwork on them and stuff like that, rooting for the team. I'm not saying they should have did that. I'm saying they could have been like, yo, let me go work with Legend. Let's all push together. Let's get websites together. Let's build up email, directories together. Let's build, our social platforms together. Let's get one platform for Long Island and we build that up together. But people, they weren't thinking like that. They was like, oh, who did he think he is? It got so bad one time that I remember going to get some breakfast. And mind you, at this time, we were promoting for Legend's album. He had already dropped mixed CDs, and his mixed CDs, they all sold. They sold off the shelves. They were pretty dope, man. They were dope. The Legend's a dope dude, man. And then the album was about to come out, so now we got posters hanging up. We got 2 posters actually. So I think that's what we had. So we had a poster for Legend's mixed CD, and then we had a poster for Legend's album, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, in the breakfast spot. I could be wrong, but I know we had some posters hanging up in there. And I remember walking in to get some breakfast, and I'm getting the breakfast, and some of my peoples was like, yo, what happened to Legend's album? Did it come out? I'm like, what do you mean? Not yet. They're like, well, the posters are gone. Posters are gone. Turn around and look. And another local rap artist hung up his poster in the same spot where Legend's posters were at, or should I say are at. Because when I went to go look at it, he done covered Legend's poster with his poster. Like, he was gangster like that. Like, I'm like, and back then, dude, I get a little riled up right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people messing with my twin. And back then, dude, I used to be angry, like hothead. You couldn't tell me nothing. So I ripped the dude's poster off the wall. And I knew the dude. He know us. He used to come to the spot that we used to be at. And then I went back and I told everybody, yo, this is what he did. And they was like, word, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The whole spiel. And they were like, some people were like, oh, just leave it alone. I'm like, leave it alone. I'm like, what you mean leave it alone? I'm like, you leave it alone, that's dude punking you. One person punk you, the rest is going to punk you. I don't care if I get into a fight and I lose that fight. But I'm never going to give up. So you're going to have to kill me. You are literally going to have to kill me, son, for me to stop. I'm one of those dudes. Like, you can knock me out, flat out. But if I wake up, I'm coming for you, son. I'm not going to stop, dude. I'm not. I just can't, dude. I'm just one of those people, I can't have somebody get over me to that point, dude. I can't, man. You know what I mean? So that was that. Then I waited. I was every day I got up, and I don't know. Did that ever happen? I think was it that day? Might have been that same day. I think he came walking into the store that same day where we were at, and I confronted him straight up by myself. Yo, why you hang up that shit over my brother's poster? Why you do that? And he said, what do you mean? I said, yo, son, why the fuck you hang your shit over my brother's shit? Like, what's going on? He said, oh, I thought he was done with the promotion. That was his answer, son. I said, son, we ain't done with no fucking promotion. And don't ever fucking hang up your shit over our shit again, son. Straight up. Straight up, son. I was tight, dude. And the problem with that is it should never get to that point. Why we can't just stick together and push each other? We'll be a lot better if we do that. But it never happened. I don't think shit like that will ever happen, man. Crazy.